He's a beast, I'm a Viking. That's the difference.
Such an explosive, giant man at 6'9", 200 kilos. He won his first Europe's Strongest Man title in 2014. Taking on the likes of Eddie the Beast Hall. In the opening event, the deadlift, where Hall may have missed the world record, but showed his worth in the future. But this is when we realized just how powerful Thor could be.
I am the future of strength, and I am King of the Stones!
King of the Stones became King of Europe, and again in 2015, despite an even more impressive challenge by the Beast.
The Beast, Eddie Hall!
Already world record holder. Yes, he could do it again. 463 kilos for another world record. Björnsson in the next event sprinted off into the lead, and Hall, exhausted, had to pull out. Björnsson, 2 titles, surely to win in 2016. But his rival, Eddie Hall, bigger and stronger than ever, turned up and stole the show with the first ever half-ton deadlift attempt. Make that good lift. Hall didn't continue. The mighty Thor did, allowing Lawrence Charlet anchor for Björnsson to overtake and take the title.
It's a good day for the English as well. We beat the Iceland Beak, so...
This modern-day Viking saga starts its next chapter.
And the Europe's Strongest Man 2017, Hafþor, Björnsson!
I believe Strongman has hit a new level.
I wanted to win today. It's a shame I didn't win today. Well done to Thor. Fantastic athlete, you know. He's got some health issues going on along with myself, so we both had a tough week. To pull this off today and come first and second is fantastic.
Well, Eddie Hall, first, second, third at Worlds, doesn't matter. You are a champion. Everybody loves you. Congratulations for a fantastic performance.
Thank you very much.
You guys are wonderful. I would like to thank each and everyone for the support, and I would also like to congratulate all the competitors. Big hand for Eddie Hall for being a beast and pushing me through the limits. He is fantastic.
Eddie Hall, that's right. What a shout out, what a great man. Hafthor, one question. I want to know, can you win World's Strongest Man this year? How certain are you?
I've been five years in a row on the podium, and I've never been more dedicated as I am today. You know, I'm very happy. Thank you guys, thank you.
The final starts in 2 days, and I'm feeling very, very confident. I'm looking at people around me, I'm looking at Brian and Thor. I think Brian's beaten the head. So I'm talking to him, and I'm coaxing him, and I think he's beaten the head. You know, every time I nudge something about the final events, I say I'm going to kick his ass on this, kick his ass on that, win it overall. Doesn't seem to argue, doesn't seem to fight back. You know, and to me that sort of says he's almost admitted it. And then Thor, I'm looking at Thor and I'm thinking he's cruised the heats, which is for him is easy, the same as myself. And I'm hearing, rumours he's got a bit of trouble at home, and I'm looking at him and he doesn't look as focused to me. He doesn't look the same man he did at Europe's. And I don't know, I just feel like I've got this. I feel like everything's aligned this year for me. I think everything's fell into place, and I really genuinely think World's Strongest Man 2017 is going to be mine.
head into the 5th event, the deadlift. It's been an incredible event so far. Behind the scenes, we've seen it all. Athletes coming and going. The Iron Snakes bit a few. It's been a great competition. They're all fighting it out right here, starting at 840 pounds with a rising bar for those 10 points. To take it into the last event, the Stones. This is really heating up. What a great race. 2017 World's Strongest Man.
So now it's up to Hafthor Júlíus Björnsson at 6'9", the tallest in the competition. Brian Shaw and Eddie Hall have already been successful at 1,014 pounds. Björnsson is trying to tie them and stay alive.
Are you ready? Lift.
He's going to take his time here, Aaron.
This is going to take everything he's got. And it appears to be enough, Brent. Hafþór Júlíus Björnsson letting the world know he's not ready to go away.
It's easy for me, you know. I want to become the best, and just by thinking that the next guy is maybe working harder than me, makes me push harder and makes me work even more to become better, because I want this, I believe, more than anyone else.
Is down to just Hafþór Júlíus Björnsson and this man Eddie Hall, and the attempt at 1,042 pounds.
Are you ready? Ready? Lift.
Wow, what can you say? He's the world's best at this event and shows us all exactly why.
Eddie's a big guy for a short guy to be. He's a beast, he's strong. His static strength is great. I am the strongest. I believe that deeply in my heart, that I am the strongest. And I believe that I'm gonna surprise a lot of people in many events this year.
Mind games are such a big thing in strength sports. It's the alpha male. You know, if you can dominate someone mentally as well as physically, then you've got them. My mind is positive. If he needs 30 people there to make him feel better and make him think he's going to win, then go ahead. It's not going to make a difference to me, you know. But if it makes him feel better, but in my mind that is insecurity. In my mind, he's asked those people to come with him to make him feel better. Maybe to sort of make us feel a bit less adequate. I don't know, but it doesn't work with me. I'm good at mind games. It doesn't work with me. You know, let him carry on.
To get this weight.
This really isn't his strong suit necessarily, but he knows what's at stake here. He's going neck and neck with Hall and Shaw.
That said, Shaw now has decided not to continue in this event, claiming his hamstring isn't feeling quite right. So the competition is down to just Hafþór Júlíus Björnsson and this man Eddie Hall, and the attempt at 1,042 pounds.
Are you ready? Ready? Lift.
Wow, what can you say? He's the world's best at this event and shows us all exactly why with that effortless rep. Nobody does it better, pound for pound in the world, than Great Britain's Eddie Hall.
Eddie Hall. Eddie Hall. Don't know what to say other than you look like you're in 500 kilo shape. What did you say after you pulled that big lift?
There's a lot more in the tank, but you know, we pulled a big weight a good amount of times. We've had a hard competition as well. I feel like I'm good for a 330, 340 deadlift at the minute.
Right.
But obviously today's not the day to do that sort of thing, but I feel on fire. Yeah. On fire. I feel strong as a bull.
Fabulous competition. Everybody's working as hard as they can. We didn't think we were going to see 5 lifters at 340.
Yeah.
Which was
a 440, yeah.
440, which was totally amazing.
Yeah.
Great lift.
Thanks.
Congratulations. You got anything left for the Stones?
Yeah, I'm going to give the Stones my all. I've got to come top 4 to win the World's Strongest Man, and I'm going to try and win the Stones. There's no messing about here.
Everybody's after you, buddy.
Thanks, buddy.
Good luck.
Thanks, man.
1,042 pounds to stay alive and match Hall. Here's Hafthor Julíus Björnsson. He gets locked in. Meantime, Eddie Hall looks on. You gotta think he's tired of this by now. He's ready for it to be over.
The question's whether or not Hafthor Julíus Björnsson's ready for it to be over. He's gonna have to dig deep here.
Unable to secure the lift at 1,042, and Eddie Hall wins the deadlift, edging out Hafthor Julíus Björnsson.
Hafthor, big deadlift. You were so strong. How did it feel?
My body feels good, you know, everything is fine. It's just, you know, obviously not happy with the you know, position I'm in right now. It's going to be hard for me to, I believe it's 4 points. So Eddie has to come 5th place and I have to win the Stones. Everything can happen still, you know, but it's it was what it is. I did my best in every single event.
Well, you fought hard in the squat, you fought hard in the military press, you fought hard in the plane pull, and you fought hard here in the deadlift. You got nothing to be ashamed of. You should be proud. I love your attitude. You're going into the Stones to do the best you can. That's what you always do. You are Hafthor Julíus Björnsson, the great Thor strongman. Keep it up, man.
Thank you, guys. I appreciate that a lot. Thank you, man.
You got a great team. See you, buddy.
The only man in history ever to lift 500 kilo from the floor to walk out, A to B. And I've done it so easily, and I beat the old record by nearly 40 kilos, and just proved my status as the strongest man on the planet. That to me is going to be in the history books forever. You know, the first man to lift half a ton. If anybody ever breaks that, which I highly doubt, then I don't think it even matters. You know, it'd be like the second man to 500 kilo. It'd be like the second man on the moon. Nobody cares. Only people only care about the first man to do something. The first man to deadlift 500 kilos sitting right here. The next man to deadlift 501 kilo, who cares?
First time winner, Mr. Eddie Hall.
Support. Thanks for coming and cheering on our strongmen. Everybody have a